We've long had a tactical upgrade procedure in place. It was simply a matter of enacting it.
Did you swap out your bodies?
Yeah, and we received some new equipment as well. Unwa didn't get a new weapon, though. She just added a nifty scope to the one she has. She also made adjustments so that she could use special ammunition.
So you noticed. Since her exterior is next to impervious, the answer lies in destroying her from the inside. By sacrificing a bit of stopping power in exchange for maximum penetration, you get a round that lodges itself inside the target's body. Once it's firmly implanted inside, it detonates. It was even more effective than I anticipated. It could definitely come in handy later.
Any other upgrades you all got?
I've also got a cloak outfitted with camouflage capabilities.
Like stealth camouflage?
Exactly. In a place like this, where you're out in the elements, it allows you to blend in effortlessly with your surroundings.
I see you've decided to fight dirty as well.
You moron, there's no such thing as fighting dirty in war. Only the losing side would say something so foolish. It stands to reason that the side which is most prepared will win.
Fair point.
Vesti, you seem to have a whole bunch of accessories now.
Oh, yeah. I can carry more missiles now. I can also launch more of them at one time. This equipment I've got on my body also acts like a shield. It affects my mobility a bit, but I don't do much moving around anyway. Even in the event I were to self-destruct, any damage I sustained wouldn't be fatal.
Wow, you've turned into a walking fortress. My title for having the mightiest firepower might be in peril.
When in the world were you given that title?
You think so? This is a unique outfit. This part here, the shiny bit, contains a special liquid. Want to touch it? It feels really good. Nice and moist.
I don't think that's necessary.
Why are you even entertaining that idea, Commander? Get a hold of yourself.
I can store liquids in my outfit. And whenever I need to, I can spray whatever's inside to produce the intended effect. I can swap out different liquids depending on the nature of the operation, so it's highly versatile.
Why don't you just spray some pheromones and be done with it?
Oh my goodness!
The way the crystals crumbled apart earlier, was that you, Emma?
That's right. I sprayed a concentrate of alpha particles. More or less, yes. The primary function of alpha particles is that they block electrical signals. That's why NIKKE's become incapacitated if the concentration is too high. Since these crystals feed on electricity, cutting off their power supply is key. It took some time to find the optimal value that would cut off the crystal's energy supply while leaving NIKKE's unaffected. I'd say it was time well spent, though.
Does that mean we're now immune to Behemoth's crystal attacks?
Pretty much. So long as I'm around, that is.
When you're hunting big game, you've got to be properly equipped. In terms of brute strength, Behemoth may be the most powerful of all the heretics we've encountered so far. We can't come waltzing into an encounter with her unprepared. However, now it seems a new heretic is in the mix as well. Based on the combat data you provided, Leviathan's abilities are more difficult for us to counter. On top of that, we're separated from Cinderella and Grave. This isn't good.
Hey, what are we, chopped liver?
If the last engagement is any indication, your contribution was practically non-existent.
Psh, you get some new gear and suddenly you think you're all that in a bag of chips.
We're plenty good at fighting too.
You were. Rappy,
Yes.
Whoa, are you talking to her again?
Guess so.
I don't know what's gotten into you, but you need to straighten up. You charged in recklessly, but then you chickened out of a direct confrontation when it mattered most. What is it that you're trying to accomplish here? You want all the credit, is that it? Pathetic. The counters are worthless without a central figure to hold them together. This squad used to be strong because Rappy compensated for the shortcomings of the loudmouth and the firepower fanatic. Now, instead of picking up the slack, Rappy's only making the situation worse. Let me spell this out for you dummies. Your top priority should be to reunite with Cinderella and Grave. For the time being, combat should be avoided at all costs. What do you think? Roger.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I think Unwa has a point. This combat data is a complete mess.
You've got to sort yourself out, Rappy. You too, Commander. I believe in you. I know you can do it.
Sure.